motion of a white mess. No dope for the Crips, so I'm blowing stress. Jump back to a quarter of the damn funk. Lunch money for the weed, motherfuck lunch. Young nigga, high school days, if confused. Drink, getting drunk up, drugs getting used. X pills got me feeling like a superstar. Fuck B-ball, I ain't playing hoops with y'all. I got my own dreams, cop the zone of the cream. Skipping .7 for the 50, nigga, nah I mean. Jump back like a boss, fucking with the soft. Snort a line of shit, now I'm dripping off. Can't stick with the shit, cause it's tricking off. Coke residue like nut when she lick it off. Crooked cops stay jocking on a nigga block. Push the pussy in the mouth and I got caught. Cookie Shores, where we stay. Home of the bricks, so the straight drop, yay. 305, MIA. Black ass niggas living right by the bay. Cookie Shores, where we stay. Home of the bricks, so the straight drop, yay. 305, MIA. Black ass niggas living right by the bay. Just a young black nigga growing up in the bay. But I'm not talking Cali, talking MIA. Way back in the day, just go to club, playing tennis at the rec. Then it all changed. Started smoking J's and feeling out of place. Pigs hate a nigga cause I'm black like space. Taking up walls, getting chased when I skate. Started getting cash, serving up, yay. Now I look back at the shit that I did. Getting into fights over stupid ass shit. But it's all I knew, had to get it how I live. Some niggas real niggas, most of them snitch. Bitches scamming, straight spreading the herbs. Steady flipping the work, disrespecting the twerks. Got my ass whipped, but my cash wasn't took. I ain't tripping on it, man. Go ahead and do your thing, cause I'm getting Cookie Shores, where we stay. Home of the bricks, so the straight drop, yay. 305, MIA. Black ass niggas living right by the bay. Cookie Shores, where we stay. Home of the bricks, so the straight drop, yay. 305, MIA. Black ass niggas living right by the bay. Now I ain't from the bay, but I'm residing in the west side. Age of 14, watch the brother of my
Yep, forgot to add myself to the show. Yo, yo, yo. This is disagreeable. I am disagreeable. We are disagreeable. This is another one. I want to do a quick show. I want to be more consistent with these shows too, because I for the type of audience that I want to reach out to and the type of message that I'm spreading, this isn't for the masses. So just like last night, when I was doing my show on being in harmony with your ideas, and a random guy I'd ever seen came to the show, he's like, yo, this is dope. This is a great concept. I'm fucking with the show. That's all I need. That's all I need, to spark one mind. That's all I want. But it is dope when there's like 10 people in here. I would really like to have like 25 to 30 people usually in the show. That would be dope. So it's just like a classroom. You feel me? Not like I'm your teacher, but I mean like just that size. You feel me? I don't need these pumped up numbers. Like this shit never matches up either. But let's get right into it. Shout out to Shaka. You feel me? Shout out to Shaka. Let me drop the link in case people want to come up. It's gonna be a chill show, quick one. I just saw a couple of things. I'm like, yo, let me comment on it. I didn't even know this was going on. That women have a T app now, where they're going online and baselessly slandering people and shit like that. Which I'm surprised it didn't happen earlier. But I don't know. Should we get into that subject first? Because my real point of that is not to hear all women like, I don't care what you're saying. It just shows the degradation of the male in nature. You feel me? And this might seem fucked up to some people, but I'm going to say it like this. If you are in a position in life where you got to worry about anything some buckethead, wet hairy fish carrying nigga on an app is gonna say about you, you're fucking up in life. And you feel me? And that's most people on earth. That's what I'm saying. The dynamic needs to be switched. We can't switch the whole dynamic. So, but you need to start with yourself. Get some fucking power, real power. You feel me? I'm not even wealthy like that. I have real power, but the ingenuity in my mind would get that shit cleared up. Let me find out a bitch is making some claims about me, or another bitch of another bitch heard from a bitch and she's making claims about me. Everybody's getting sued. I'm pressing everything. Hold on. Shaka says, isn't that already social media? The T app? Yes, but on social media, there's some accountability. You feel me? This is just hidden behind something where you're posting up images and name and full names of men, asking other hoes to give their input on these people. Just to be know, it's a stalking app. It's a stalking app. You feel me? You know, I know I'm supposed to have clips prepared. I could pull something up. I just don't care. I just wanted to make that point. It's just that why I don't. Can someone else explain to me why would you give a fuck what a bitch is saying about you? You feel me? I don't care unless it's a court case or something, and then I'm gonna have evidence to fight the court case. Like, why would I care what a bitch is saying about me? Because you know a bitch is going to say something. So did I drop the link? Yeah, I dropped the link in there. But let's go hear this random clip. You know I'd be just pulling up shit that I have not watched. We're freestyling it, but give me a second. Boom. All right, give me a second. Oh shit. My bad, my bad. I thought somebody was walking up to my fucking door. It's the wind blowing this shit. Um, let me get this up. Let me get this up. We'll get more into the T app later because I don't really care. I'm just trying to figure out why any guy would care what anybody. Oh, he did this. He assaulted me or that. You can't stop a bitch from saying shit. Bitch has been saying shit about me for fucking ever. You feel me? Not within that wheelhouse. You feel me? Because the bitch knows better. You just, the bitch knows better. You come with some claims about me, I'm turning up. I'm the last nigga to be like, there is no gentleman. You're not getting no pass. None of that. I'm turning up on your ass. You feel me? We going everywhere with it. Either your brother, your family, somebody got to fight me. We got to go to court. We got to do something. But there will be an equal opposite reaction to your stupid ass action. But let's get it cracking. This is only Shaka says only males care. Can you go deeper into that? Are you making a distinction between men and males? Is that what you're doing? But let's get into the homie right here. I never seen this guy before. I don't know why he was in my recommended. I know I'd be saying don't eat bitches boxes, and his thumbnail said don't do oral. That's what it says. So I was like, yo, I'm rocking with him. I'm rocking with him. Let's see what he's talking about.
I will give you the most effective foreplay technique for women that always works with any woman. So if you're struggling to get her turned on and sex just isn't happening, this will give you a way to arouse her reliably, fast, and powerful. It will also give her.
Hold up. If you're having trouble getting a bitch aroused to have sex or whatever, the bitch, the bitch knows she want to smash you before she touches you. So how are you going to get to do? My bad. It's only 13 seconds in. My bad. I'm bad at this. This is a bad YouTube show.
I will give you the most effective foreplay technique for women that always works with any woman. So if you're struggling to get her turned on and sex just isn't happening, this will give you a way to arouse her reliably, fast, and powerful. It will also give her bigger pleasure in the genitals later and facilitate her orgasms. And as a bonus, you will stop hating foreplay as a boring chore. You will enjoy it more and it will turn you on as well. So I have worked with thousands of women over my almost 25 years now of consultancy as a sex coach and a sex therapist. And I have not seen a woman for whom this didn't work if you do it well. But first, let me explain why you should stop doing your current foreplay. Men typically do one of the following 4 things, and here's why they are not good foreplay. 1, the typical one, going down on her, giving her oral. Oral is not foreplay. Oral sex is called oral sex, not oral foreplay. Anything in the genitals for women is already sex because she already needs to be aroused to feel good in the genitals. So you need foreplay before oral sex. A lot of women otherwise feel stressed or they just don't feel as much as they could. You can still do.
Hold on, this is what bitches be telling you niggas who they really don't like and they're trying to get bread out of or whatever the hell they're trying to do? What the hell is nigga talking about? Like, I'm just so perplexed that I kind of want to let it keep going because it's not entertaining. I thought it'd be funnier by now or something like that. Let's see what this nigga going to say.
Oral. It's a wonderful experience for her, just not as the main foreplay. At best, it is good for late stage of the arousal, almost like a bridge to fingers or penetration. Number 2, sensual touching of the body. Nice, but too mild. Singular touches will not give her the powerful arousal she really needs. Also, most men's sexual touch is actually quite weak. It's some wishy-washy brushing or hard grabbing that does very little for her. Massage, the eternal argument. Massage is a a relaxation technique. It is not an arousal technique. It's exactly the opposite. Yes, it will help her arousal. Why? Because it helps her to relax, because she's not stressed that you're going to go straight for penetration. But it's weak as the actual arousal technique.
Yeah, I'm sorry. What's your name, dog? Alexi Welsh? You're ruining my show, dog. You're horrible. You're ruining my show. I thought this would be like a little fun, quick show. You know, I freestyle the show, so it can go bad sometimes. This might be going bad this time. You feel me? You're fucking up my show, Alexi Walshy, or whatever the fuck your name is. If you don't get to the goddamn point, I agree with you. Don't eat the box. What's next? You feel me? He said, don't touch her. He said, don't massage her. Don't do nothing. So what are we supposed to do, bro?
And it's just too long and unnatural for real sex. Mental stimulation with, talk and fantasies, all the rage. Everybody feels they've cracked the female code. It sucks. It's inconsistent.
We got Shaka. Shaka says, chicks tell you what they like based on what other niggas did, and punks like this pass the message. Ooh. That okay, because Shaka, I heard, I'm privy to that first part of that. I don't know if I've heard it somewhere before or I disagree with it. You feel me? I think Patrice had like a twist on that too, about how he not gonna do anything a bitch says to do or whatever. You feel me? He said you can do some extra shit. Anyway, hearing that back in the days actually unlocked some powers for me when Patrice said that. When he's like, the bitch gonna tell you to do this or do that. That some other guy told her that she likes. He's like, bitch, I'm gonna bite the back of your kneecap. You feel me? I was like, I don't know, Patrice, you might have been joking, but I took that to heart, Patrice. Shout out, rest in peace, Patrice. Make a bitch remember. You feel me? You ain't never had a nigga bite your Achilles tendon. You feel?
You always have to keep finding new engaging things. Half the time she's already in her head and you're only driving her more into her head. The connection from mental arousal to the body can often be poor. She's still surprised she's not feeling so much pleasure even though she's turned on. So here is the best way to arouse a woman through her body, which are called body-to-body flow. You get close to her with your whole body. This can be done in any position. I will explain them later. Your whole body's in contact, really in each other. Your chest, your stomach, your whole arms, your hands are always on her, your face and mouth are always on her, and you move over her body, flowing over her body, enjoying her shapes, her curves, her skin.
This nigga goofy, dog. This nigga goofy. This nigga said, don't eat the box. I agree with you. He said, don't touch her sensually. He said, don't massage. I think he said something else. Then he's like, you know what you need to do? You need to press your whole body again. He said you need to press your whole body against her and flow and feel on her shit. You're telling weird niggas online this, the type of nigga who would actually listen to you, and now he's around a bitch. He's like, then niggas start doing all types of weird pressing moves on the bitch. Man, oh my god, you about to get a case put on the nigga. Oh my god. You feel me? This is what year is this? Is this 24 or 25? This is 2025. You feel me? We ain't taking no risk out here. A bitch got to tell me on my camera, I came here to do activity. Man, all this turn it on and man, I'm not trying to turn the bitch on. I don't give a fuck. You better show up pre-warmed, bitch. You feel me? You better have been making all types of fantasies and thinking about me box, but that's always been my experience. You feel me? When a bitch giving you pussy, she already planned to do it already. So she already made the fantasy and the weird thing go together. It's just odd, bro. I don't want to listen to this nigga anymore. Hold on. I don't want to listen to this nigga anymore. I'm gonna keep it real. Shut the fuck up. All right. All right, let me get. Where's this clip at? I know I saved it. Boom. Boom. Give me a second. Give me a second. Hope I don't get a copyright strike. Is what it is. Hold up. Look it up, man. Ah, shit.
Get this. I was at the nut.
Timmy, no brakes.
Yeah, like you said, my name's Timmy No Brakes. And you might want to buckle the fuck up. Get this.
Yeah, I want to say this. Like, when Joe Rogan came in with his podcast and he beat all the other talented comedians with hard work, it proved Joe Rogan is a great example of hard work always beats talent. Because Joe Rogan is trash. Trash. You feel me? As a comedian, on stage as a stand-up comedian. But his hard work outperformed all the talented guys. You feel me? Pre-Joe Rogan, and a bit of the lead up, but pre-Joe Rogan, it was basically accepted that white people weren't funny. You feel me? It was basically accepted. You feel me? And I don't even think black people were that funny. It was a select few. Comic View wasn't that funny. Like, maybe we should watch some Comic View. Was that shit funny? I think when I was a kid and your brain didn't work, that might have been. Yo, can somebody in the chat let me know, was Comic View funny? Was Comic View funny? You feel me? Because there was a pocket in time, like when I was a kid, heavy into stand-up comedy, where comedy was mad funny. Like when Dave Attell was doing, I think his show was called Insomniac. When Dave Attell was doing Insomniac, Early Chappelle, when did it turn trash? I think the death of Patrice might be a demarcation line because people thought it was safe to be corny. I want to be a Patrice stan. I love Patrice though, but I don't want to be a Patrice stan. But I think Patrice is the demarcation line in the sand when comedy stopped being funny. You feel me? All right, Chaka says, Def Comedy Jam was, Comic View was more corny funny. Okay, you're right. Yo, thank you for correcting me, Shaka, because I meant to say Def Comedy Jam. Because did the Def Comedy Jam precede Comic View, right? That was the real thing that really got it up there. Then Comic View came on like on regular ass TV, and Def Comedy Jam was on HBO, if I'm correct, right? You know, I was a kid. I barely remember. I just remember that niggas used to dress much differently. You feel me? They used to have large geometric shapes on their shirts and different colors. You feel me? I liked it. But now we know shit was funny back then. We know Eddie Murphy was funny as shit. You feel me? Like, we know those times were funny. Let's take it more forward. Let's take it more forward in the time. And there was a time where I liked corny shit. I kind of liked Dane Cook. You feel me? If I watch Dane Cook now, I don't think I would like it. But when I was a kid, or like an early teenager, wherever the fuck I was, and Dane Cook first came out, I think I was laughing at that shit. But that shit didn't stand the test of time. It didn't stand the test of time. You feel me? Tracy Morgan was funny. Tracy Morgan's a natural. He would definitely. Tracy Morgan, he was funny, but until he let the white people put him in pocket and shit. What's his name? You know, we don't got time right now. We might do it on another show. You know, when Patrice, Shaka, have we ever pulled it up on the show where Patrice talks about the Tracy Morgan situation, and like it's like a deep conversation. It's not even really funny like that. He's just talking about not wanting to owe Hollywood and shit like that. That's one of the most deepest philosophically complete. It's just a beautiful oration. You feel me? That's why Patrice is really that nigga, man. That shit's really like a beautiful oration. Hold on, let me get this shit off the goddamn screen. Put that on the screen. Boom. They came and wanted their fan back. Yep. Then when they see him fan back, you think you own your house. He's like, you can't take my house. I own this. No, you don't. No, you don't. But let me let this ride a little bit.
I was at the nut store. I was buying nuts. I go up to the fucking waiter thing. The woman's like, that's gonna be $100. I was like, bitch, I got fucking bills to pay. You guys ever heard of a fucking punchline? What the? All right, don't worry. You're gonna love this one. Get this. I was at the doctor. Yeah, the fucking doctor. I go up to this doctor. He's like, Timmy No Breaks, you have cancer. You need treatment. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm a healthy guy. I'm a young boy. He's like, you need treatment. I'm like, how much is that going to cost? He's like, $100. I was like, bitch, that's a good deal. This is great A shit. This is good shit. What the fuck?
Timmy, no break.
Okay, Shaka, thank you for saying that. Thank you for saying weak dice clay. Because I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm using this guy to illustrate how unfunny Kill Tony is. Tony Hinchcliffe and all these fucking weirdos who took over comedy. Losers. Homosexuals.
Everybody. Wow.
Yo, look at this guy, Tony Hinchcliffe, Shaka. You think Patrice or any of them niggas in the circle, them killers, you feel me? Burr, before he became a little fag. Jim Norden, you feel me? All them people from back in that era. You think this little faggy voice guy could even ever hang in that room, dog? This little man.
What the?
Timmy. Hi, Timmy. Did you just watch Dice once?
Yeah, I've heard that before. I've heard that.
What do you really like?
And like Shaka, like I said, guys, stay here. I'm using this guy who did his little quick open micer to illustrate Tony Hinchcliffe is not funny. He's funnier than Tony Hinchcliffe. The whole order of things is fucked up. It doesn't make sense that this little faggy, unfunny motherfucker is there like running the show. And David Lucas, this fat piece of shit right here, is not a funny black guy. He's a fat fucking piece of shit that needs to go on a fasting regimen. I fucking hate David Lucas. Fat piece of shit, nigga. Let's go.
How long you been doing stand-up?
Too long. 2 months.
2 months. All right.
That's my God.
Where are you from?
Jersey.
Jersey. All right.
Timmy No Breaks.
Wow. Okay, Timmy. He's having the time of his life.
Yeah, this is good.
So, Timmy, you've been doing stand-up for 2 months.
Yeah, 2 months.
How old are you?
I'm 18.
How old are you, Timmy?
That's rude. That's okay. How old are you?
How old are you, Timmy?
I'm 24.
Really?
God, that's fucking. How old are you?
How old are you, Timmy?
24 years old.
Really?
Yes. This is fucking. Guys, come on. I'm a guest here. What the fuck?
Hey!
You can't tell me that this guy coming up to do his open micer and shit and his weird 2025 Andrew Dice Clay impression is not funnier, wittier, and quicker than everybody on this panel who are supposed to be his the peers who are above him. You feel me? The professionals in the profession that he's trying to move into. All these people on this panel who are judging this guy, they fucking suck. They're not as witty as this guy. They're not as quick as this guy, and this guy is corny. That's why I'm using him to illustrate this point.
I'm 36.
There it is. There it is. Timmy, what have you been doing your whole life up until this point?
I worked for my father for a long time. He was a fishing man. And so I worked for him and then, got caught up in some shit.
Like what?
I did some time. It was coke. I was a coke guy. I did some coke shit and then, got out and I found stand-up and I, never looked back.
How long?
This is my life, guys.
How long were you in jail for?
I was 2 months.
2 months. Everything's 2 months with you.
No, not everything is 2 months. It's also $100.
Yes, 2 months and $100.
Holy shit. It's a fucking black Kool-Aid man. Boom, roasted. Got your ass, bitch.
Wow, Timmy, no.
Yeah, roast David Lucas, this fat piece of shit. And David Lucas knows he's such a fat piece of shit. This nigga got an iced out fishing lure on his neck or whatever the hell he's got on. Look at this. And this fucking piece of garbage, David Lucas, with his unfunny jokes and his over aggression to people who he knows he can be aggressive with. Because I rolled this fat nigga down the hill to keep it $1 with you. You feel me? This corny nigga on his open mic came up here and he cooked your ass. Look at everybody, the whole panel. Oh, look at the people laughing at your fat ass behind you. They know you're a fat piece of shit. You're probably drinking Kool-Aid right there.
No
Got
breaks.
your ass, bitch.
Timmy, no breaks. Again, just fully committed to this character. Timmy, what do you do for fun in real life now? Are you still on coke?
No, what's up?
Yes. Yes, you are. Do you live in Austin now?
Yeah, I moved here.
How long have you lived here? 2 months. Timmy, no breaks.
True story.
Timmy, no breaks. Getting.
Now, I know this might be bothering the audience, anybody who's hung around this long. Please let me know who's funnier, Tony Hinchcliffe or this random guy with the weird character he's committed to. I think the guy in the jacket's funnier than all you guys on the panel who's supposed to be comedic professionals.
The lights to change in the room. Timmy, how do you make money?
I sell weed.
You sell coke.
No, I sell weed now. I'm straight. I'm straightish. What? Fucking Dr. Evil, goddamn, boom roasted. Look at this bitch. What are you drinking? Fucking gay shit? Goddamn.
Boom. Unbelievable.
Unreal.
Oh.
I'll take that golden ticket, bitch.
Oh my God.
I'll take that golden ticket, bitch.
Let's be real. Like I said, this is disagreeable. This show is not always good. This stand-up is not good. I didn't promise anything. You feel me? I just came to illustrate a point that Kill Tony is trash. And I think I'm doing my job. I didn't say I was going to come make you guys laugh or do any of that shit right now. You see the title, Kill Tony is trash. I'm showing you Kill Tony is trash.
Timmy, you're not even getting a big joke book, Timmy.
That's fine. I don't write.
We know, Timmy. We saw your act. Don't you know what a punchline is?
Yeah.
One of your famous lines. Timmy, tell us something about you other than the fact that you did cocaine. Just give us one more little tidbit about you.
God, I mean, I love my mother.
Yeah.
I love that bitch. It's not that interesting, but it's true. Yeah, sorry.
Is she proud of you?
She's not.
Has she needs?
She passed away. She passed away 2 months ago.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna keep it real. I understand if everybody has already exited the show. You feel me? This is what I expected when I played any type of Kill Tony. I expected everybody to leave my show.
It was it was hard. And
did you bury her or did she get boom roasted?
No, we burnt her. She was in a kiln or whatever. You know what I mean? And
how did she die? Embarrassment?
That's my fucking mother you're talking about, gay guy. This guy's gay.
Timmy, you're a funny guy, dude.
And Timmy wins the roast right there by coming right out the bag and going straight to the point. You a little homosexual. Don't be talking about my fake character mother like that. You fucking homo. You feel me? So yeah, maybe I should end the show. Kill Tony just brings everything down. Kill Tony's not funny. Joe Rogan's not funny, but I used to give Joe Rogan a pass for being a real nigga just because he put hands on niggas. Pause. I used to give Joe Rogan a pass just for being a real nigga because he put hands on niggas. Even Patrice said it. Patrice said, yo, Joe Rogan will fold your dumb ass. You feel me? And he was outside with real ones. You feel me? So that's why I used to give Joe the pass. But Joe just is like, he destroyed comedy, bro. Joe Rogan became the leader of comedy, and destroyed comedy. You feel me? A couple other things destroyed comedy too. I want to put it on Dave Chappelle too. Dave Chappelle and his long ass 5-hour sets, coming into comedy shows to assert dominance over people. And I would like to add, everything after Killing Them Softly was mediocre, weird political commentary trash. Fuck Dave Chappelle. And I've seen Dave Chappelle live twice. You feel me? And here's the thing, I'll give him props for his live show because it wasn't jokes I've heard before, and he was kind of like just slow and doing this thing. It was funny. It was funny. But I don't know. Let me not say fuck Dave Chappelle. He might have been cloned and fuck the new nigga. Fuck the new nigga. Hold on. Iota said, what's up? What's good, Iota? Yo. Chaka says, Chappelle is different. The joke wasn't the actual joke. He had a leading style. He had a leading style in his comedy. Like, to really get that Chappelle shit, you got to go to Killing Them Softly. I think that's his best work, period. If I'm wrong, so can somebody correct me so I can go review and watch something. I'll run something back. But Killing Them Softly is his best body of work, period. And here's something else I want to add that people don't, because we're talking about this comedy shit. I was so deep into comedy. I thought I was going to be a comedian, but that was always on the back burner for me. And the comedian thing was to me was because I can talk shit, I can be a philosopher, and I can do it at any time. I can show up at any look, any age, whatever. As long as I can kill these niggas, you can be a comedian. You feel me? As long as you can kill these niggas, you can be a comedian. If you can make it, and even if you can't be a comedian, if you can make enough money on the outside, at least you just get to tell jokes and hang out with funny niggas all day to kick it. But I'm trying to make a point. What was the point I was making? Dave Chappelle. Oh yeah. If you haven't watched How High, because okay, to people who are really into this comedy shit and the skit shit, you know that the Chris Rock show preceded the Chappelle show. And I'm pretty sure in between the Chris Rock show and the Chappelle show, the movie How High happened. You feel me? Follow me. Stay with me, please. Go back and watch the Chris Rock show. Chappelle show was just copying. I think, put it this way, the Chris Rock show led to the movie How High. Now, if you don't believe me, go back and run it. You're gonna see that the movie How High is like a skit back to back. It's like skits, like the whole like scenes and scenes. It's like a goddamn Chris Rock show or Chappelle show skit back to back. It's like a skit. That's how it's kind of formatted. And then if you look at the Chappelle show was like a mixture of both of those things. The Chappelle show was the skit comedy, like the Chris Rock show, edgy, but also with more of a cinematic feel, like How High. You feel me? And you know, this could be total bullshit. I kind of came to this conclusion way back in the days. I was like, I was on some LSD watching goddamn How High, watching How High with the homie. You feel me? I was like, oh shit, it's just a skit back to back. This shit is hilarious. The first time I watched it, I was high. Did it the right way. How High? First time you watched How High? I'm not even sure if I was high. All I know is like How High, well, you know, back in the, you know how those, you know, in the young days, you have the homies who you link up with. I wasn't a gamer, but I had the gamer homie. So every like once a month, whenever we link up, whatever, he pull up. I had a projector. He pull up with his projector, and like, you know, I had a dope crib with two big like good walls for projecting on both sides. So we like had the projectors one way, playing some video games and shit, taking a little acid, some mushrooms or whatever, just vibing, talking shit. Oh yeah, and then probably end up like watching some shit at some point. You feel me? It's like my good friend since like high school and shit. So you know, I haven't seen him in that long. But you know how it is when you're young with the homies. That's the only nigga who get me play video games. The first time I watched it, I was high. Oh yeah, How High. I might need to run How High back, dog. It's like How High might be low-key a classic. I haven't watched it in a long time, and it seems so corny and overdone. But the shit, I might have to run How High back. Yo, the free movies that are here on YouTube, if you pay for a movie on YouTube, can you watch it with other people? I never pay for shit on YouTube. If I pay for a movie on YouTube, can I watch it with other people? You feel me? That might be funny. Watching How High? Wait, let me see. Do I got another? Damn. Hold on, let me see. Do I have another clip that I want to run? Or do I want to end the show? Like I'm saying, I'm trying to bring the energy back and get motivated again, but illustrating my point about Kill Tony, I knew a consequence of that was going to have to be playing Kill Tony, and I was going to destroy the energy. You feel me? Hold up, we'll see. I got another one. I got some clips. I say random shit, but you know the shit I just don't care about. Like I'm like, oh, this might be funny later, but I don't care. I don't give a fuck what women are doing or what they're talking about. Sometimes it seems funny. We can make fun of it. I kind of want to pull up that Trump clip again. You feel me? When he was telling that Black Congo woman, he was like, "Yo, we need more reporters like you. This is gonna ruin my political career." Like, get the hell out of here. Yeah. What about this right here? What about this right here? We're not gonna run this right now. Maybe I'll let Shaka see what he thinks. I know Shaka fucks with Patrice how I do. Share. We have. Let me share that. I see Shaka got a comment. Let me get that real quick. I just want to do a chill show. I don't want to have to entertain anybody later. Then I got to go run an errand. Shaka says, I don't see the correlation between How High and Chris Rock show, but then again, I never seen the Chris. This is crazy. I never seen the Chris Rock show. It's great. Do you know how crazy the statement you just made is? I don't see the correlation between How High and the Chris Rock show. I'm like, okay. And then he said, but then again, I never seen the Chris Rock show. How are you going to see the correlation if you haven't seen both? You need to know both. You'd have to observe both to see the correlation between the both of them. So that's like what's it called when you make a statement like that? What's it called when you make a statement? You feel me? Yo, but Shaka, I know you like old school comedy and shit, and like you run it back. I don't know if it's on YouTube or whatever, but run back the Chris Rock show. It's definitely worth watching. It's interesting. His little skit show was fire. That's where Pootie Tang came from. And I know everybody doesn't like Pootie Tang. Pootie Tang is one of those weird artistic comedy things that either you hate it or you love it. And I loved Pootie Tang. Pootie Tang was just ridiculous. And it's so hard to get me to like ridiculous, non-philosophical comedy and shit, but that shit was fucking... Hold up. So yeah, I'm gonna shut it down. I'm gonna shut the show down soon. But Shaka, you see what this came in my pause. This showed up in my algorithm the other day. It said 2 hours of Patrice O'Neal teaching you game. I don't know what this means exactly, but it says 2 hours and it's Patrice. So maybe I'll put it on later and we'll just chill and let it play and see what he's talking about. I know it's gonna be shit that we definitely heard before, you know. So this guy, so who is this? This guy just posts up Patrice sometimes. He posts up that Patrice O'Neal talks video games for 2 hours. Anthony Cumia, Patrice O'Neal on male loneliness, death, and fame for 1.5 hours. This nigga trying to, and Patrice, this came out 3 weeks ago and it got 50,000 views on a channel that has less than 1,000 subscribers. Patrice is really that nigga, dog. I need to start reposting Patrice to get my numbers up too, because I'm actually making content around it and not these niggas just posting him up. Damn. Sign your name on the penny. Let's go, man. Yo, one of my favorite parts. Hold on, before we get out of here, maybe I can pull this up. We'll do the Patrice shit later. Hold up. What was this shit called? Pootie Tang Missy. Yo, this shit had me dying. I don't know why this shit was so funny to me. Come on, run that shit. Don't give me no damn commercial.
You're not open.
Give me a second. This shit always killed me when I watch a movie.
Wait a minute. We got Pootie Tang in the house tonight. on, Pootie. Come on. I need you to sing a song with me. But look. I love you, Pootie.
That's about a shame, I tell you. What a top.
I'm falling in love with you because you were my man, so right.
Tip it's high on my capital.
And I'm, oh yeah, thinking of only you because you move me so right.
Many times, baby, all around my damn shimmy na 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 na.
I feel you all on me, baby. Got you, baby.
Jimmy na 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 na.
Oh, yeah.
Leave the time on my calamities. Put a time on my damn case.
I'm a cry to Pooster. I'm a cry to Pooster.
Game of case. I'm a cry to Pooster. I'm a cry to Pooster.
Pootie Tang up in his boy tonight. Pootie Tang.
No, Pootie Tang was funny as shit. Yo, remember when the white niggas tried to shoot at him outside the club and he shot the bullets back with a belt? He like reflected the bullets and he thought he killed the nigga. And then he went and shook the nigga back to life. He was shaking. He was like, "Come back on a rainy day. Come back on a rainy day." That shit is the most retarded movie in the world, dog. But it's funny. Yo, I'm gonna shut this shit down. Yo, shout out to Shaka. We'll come back later with a chill show. I don't want to like put subjects together. I think we'll just watch Patrice and hang out. You feel me? So yeah, this is Disagreeable. Wait, shout out to Shaka. Who else pops in here? I think Carmen showed her face. I saw another light-skinned face. You know, you see the little circles on the side. I thought I saw another light-skinned face, but you can't really tell one exotical from another. Pause. You feel me? I'm scrolling real fast, and I just thought I saw all Shaka. And then I saw Carmen right there too. Look, another exotical. Boom, right there. You feel me? Shout out to Iota. I know the show wasn't shit. I know it was pretty bad and boring, but shout out to you for coming through, hitting the button. But Dirty D was funny as fuck going through the car wash. Yo, I forgot this movie, dog. Remember when they caught Dirty D and they took him to jail and they washed that nigga and he was losing it? Remember when they took Dirty D? Yo, hold on, we got a couple seconds. Hold on. Yo, Dirty D, wait. Pootie Tang, Dirty D. Let's get a song.
But how do I know if they any good?
It's dirty money.
You got yours? Right. But how do I know if they any good?
Let's test them out. Hey, kid, come over here.
That's Kid, the dumbest kid in town.
What you want, mister?
Here, have some of this.
Is it candy?
Told you. Yeah, it's the kind of candy that you smoke out of a pipe.
High standard.
Pootie Tang, baby. Old Town, baby.
Girl, sing his name.
Yay, Pootie Tang.
Dirty D, you a batty daddy lamata tebit shy.
Get the Pootie.
candy pan.
Yo, I haven't seen this movie in so long. The score on this movie is insane. Like the DJing and the sound, like what the fuck is going on?
All the way down.
Mother.
Okay, quit.
Hiya, Pootie Tang.
Yeah. Yo, hanging out of a window, beat a nigga with a belt is diabolical. And then when you drive past the hose on the street, this nigga just like, yeah, yo, what's good? What it do? Like, here's the thing. Pootie Tang is so insane that it's like art. This is like I can't explain. This is like abstract art or something like that. I think he was a wacky D in CB4 too. He always uses Chris Rock always kept the same circle of people like in all his movies back in the day. You feel me? He came out of the wheelhouse in the mind of like Eddie Murphy. You feel me? To me, Eddie Murphy in his older age is one of the biggest disappointments ever to, let me just say it like this. It's gonna sound weird. Biggest disappointment to the quote unquote black community ever. How do you have a nigga when he's 21 years old writing shit like Boomerang, Coming to America, Trading Places, Harlem Nights, all movies where through art, he's not preaching, it's not a civil rights movie or nothing, he's not preaching in the movie. Artistically, he just inverts the characters. In all these movies, black people are running shit. You feel me? And it's not pressed like, oh, it's a pro-black. No, he just put it into the art and made it normal. That's how you change the narratives in reality. You feel me? And he did it beautifully because the movie was so good. You can't be like, oh, look at this, not real. Look at this, a black guy. I love the whack. What was it called? McDowell's. I loved how McDowell's. It was like what niggas should be doing. We should do our own shit and just steal whatever they already popularized. You feel me? There we go, Shaka. I would be looking at the chat. Sold out. You feel me? Back then, he sold out with it. And it's crazy. And I'm really looking at it just on some artistic shit, just art. Because there's mad, you want to give him a pass for the 80s and all that. But there's mad stuff about like before the tranny thing, even in Delirious and in Raw, he's wearing this tight ass bodysuit and like he has like almost like high heels on or whatever. But he's talking so heavy on the homosexual that you can't even call the nigga gay. The whole thing he's talking about fags. Okay, Iowa says, I don't even remember watching it. I know my father had it on a cassette. You need to run that back. Run Pootie Tang back, dog. I think it's so silly. It'll be good at any time, even if it's like before your time. You feel me? A certain thing when I was younger was before my time. It's still kind of funny. I wish I could remember like Brewster's Millions. I was a kid and that shit was like before my time. That was still kind of funny to me. There was I gotta make a list of those things. Chris Rock is like Adam Sandler. Yeah, he keeps his wheelhouse. Adam Sandler has his Happy Madison Productions. I tell you, when I was a kid, I used to love Adam Sandler. They just became corny to me at some point, but all them dumbass Adam Sandler movies, Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore and shit. When I was a kid, hanging out in the country in Georgia with my white homies and shit like that, nigga, we used to watch the shit out of Happy Gilmore. Real shit, Happy Gilmore and Billy Madison probably made me and my friends bigger pieces of shit, dog. We used to be fucking, we thought we were funny, dog. We thought we were funny. Coming to America is a cult classic. Coming to America is a classic, period. One of the most innovative, imaginative, transformative movies ever produced. It has the occult story of the hero's journey and gaining everything you want by letting go of everything that you have. You feel me? It has the people, oh, the moon does fake or whatever. Yeah, a lot of shit is fake. Most of the history that you think is real is fake. So why can't we create our own idea? You feel me? And it doesn't mean this is what we can't make our own parables. We can't make our own stories to pass down to each other. What? You feel me? Integrating everything. Fucking the elephant came through. The James Earl Jones petted the elephant. Said, it was good, Babar. You feel me? I could do a whole show just breaking down those movies. Boomerang, Boomerang is one of the funniest, heaviest movies ever. And one thing about Eddie Murphy, I'll give him props on. That nigga knows how to evoke emotion somehow, and it doesn't seem like he should be good at it. Or maybe I'm just soft or whatever. Pause. But he knows how to invoke emotion, and like he's a good actor, but he's not a great actor. But he's a good actor. It's very strange. You feel me? Like, have you ever seen and know what really got me? Not all the old good movies. What really let me know this nigga has some type of talent was in this corny ass movie. It was about every time he said a word, a leaf would fall off a tree. It was called 1,000 Words or some shit like that. But every time he said a word, a leaf would fall off the tree, and I guess he assumed he was gonna die when all the leaves fell off the tree. And there's one scene in that movie where there's a montage and then there's some music, and he doesn't really say shit. And he's like, yeah, there's a couple leaves off on a tree, and he says something corny. Like he walks to the woman, he says like you, me, us, or says something corny, dog. But I remember watching that shit like I could feel the shit in my chest. Pause. I could feel like something welling up, like emotion. I was like annoyed. I thought he was doing like black magic or something. I was like, this shit is corny. Why the fuck is this shit making me feel like some type of emotion or some shit like that? I think it's a genius. And if you look back at his old movies, even shit you didn't care about. I don't care about Holly Berry. That bitch ain't. Yo. I don't care about Holly Berry. That bitch ain't shit. Like, but in Boomerang, when he had the little like the soft nigga scenes with her, I was like, I could feel it. You feel me? That's back in the early '90s and shit, the late '80s and shit, when niggas were still saying love in music and you believed in shit back then. You feel me? I was like, damn, this is we might have to run Boomerang. We might have to run Boomerang so we can watch it as a group. I got to figure this out. I have to figure this out. We might have to watch Boomerang as a group. You feel me? There's too much classic funny scenes in there. There's too much real nigga talk in there. There's pops in that shit. Back in the days, me and my homies used to have a term for each other, like don't be a Gerard. You understand that Boomerang is way before my time. Boomerang's way before my time. We had a saying later, me and my homies in our circle and shit, don't be a Gerard. Don't be Gerard. You feel me? Hold up. My bad. Shock is in the chat. Yeah, Ron Delirious, facts. I think it has to do with growing up. Are you talking about the Tree movie? Hold up. I know every line to Coming to America. I think me too. I fuck with Coming to America so heavy. That shit had niggas with kingdoms, owning businesses, doing kung fu. Like that shit had everything that I love in it. Even though he played a simp in that movie, it's still a good movie. I don't know. I don't think you can say he was a simp. You know why? You know why I can't say he was a simp in that movie? Because he was the heir to the throne. He could have anything he wanted. So I guess he just wanted what he wanted. And if you're the heir to the throne, you could always get what you want through your means, through your wealth, and your social status or whatever. Then he went about getting what he wanted in his own way, under his own terms. You feel me? That's why I wouldn't call him, even though he's doing his Prince Hakeem shit, that's why I wouldn't call him a full-on simp. You feel me? That's why I wouldn't call him a full-on simp in Coming to America. Shaka, you saying yep to the Gerard shit? Did you and your homies have that too as a saying? Tell me you and your homies had that too as a saying. Like, chill with that Gerard shit. Like, don't be a Gerard. Our shit was really like, don't be a Gerard. This movie way before, like, it's before my time. It shouldn't be in my wheelhouse. And my circles of friends were saying, no, I'm saying simping. Oh, simping Boomerang. You're right. He turned simp though. Because he couldn't have the power. You feel me? I don't know. And I'm not gonna argue with you. He could, like, what was his name? And what was his name in Boomerang again? Damn, I can't remember. But you know what? He could be qualified as a simp. I don't even know what to call him in that movie. You feel me? He's from that. You know what I always use Boomerang as an example. Yeah, because I know niggas don't like Kevin Samuels and shit. I know Shaka don't like Kevin Samuels and shit. But to me, I always gave him the early '90s smooth nigga pass. You feel me? I always gave him the late '80s, early '90s smooth nigga pass. You feel me? Because I remember being a little kid. I remember being a little kid and seeing how the niggas moved, how they dressed. You feel me? How having your crib together to entertain bitches for them to come over, that was kind of a thing. That was kind of a thing. You feel me? The early '90s smooth nigga who nigga dressed a certain way. You come to the crib, you got the sound system, you got the table, you got the candles set up a certain way. You feel me? You got the fragrances. That was like player shit back in the day. It's just like niggas try to hate on soul singers and R&B and all that shit and call it simp music and all that shit. I don't think so. I think you niggas are just simps and you took that shit to be fucking simps or whatever, because that early soul music and the R&B music, that was player shit. You were singing a bitch out of her panties. You feel me? You were playing. You were doing what you needed to do to get what you wanted, and that was it. You niggas are too concerned with I gotta make sure she respects me and all this shit. No, that nigga can sing good. He gonna sing. He gonna get the bitch's pussy. It is what it is. You feel me? You feel me? Niggas lucky that I'm like I wasn't old enough to really be in the R&B era. You niggas would have hated me. I would have definitely been an R&B singer. You feel me? I would have been on an album cover in a cream suit, a blazer with shoulder pads. You feel me? With no shirt underneath. You feel me? And would be me on like three levels of the steps. So it's me over and over again, but I'm standing on the steps over here looking a certain way. Then I'm further down, like I'm like squatting down a little bit. I'm on the tops. I'm on the top step, like saluting and shit like that. You feel me? I was gonna call my R&B group Ours. I wanted to call it Ours, just one word, OURS. You feel me? Hell no. Carmen said mine is the shoulder pads. Get out of here. And it depends where it is. If it was early '90s, I just have the suit on. If it's late '80s, the shoulder pads is in. The shoulder pads are in. You feel me? I know Shaka hates everything. I fucking hate R&B. I don't. You feel me? I might do an R&B show just to make Shaka mad. I might run a whole R&B show just to make Shaka mad, dog. You feel me? Shaka act like Cupid 112 isn't fire. Cupid by 112, that's not fire? That's not fire? And what classifies as R&B to you? Are you gonna actually say that loose ends hanging on a string, that's not fire? Is loose ends hanging on a string not fire? Is that R&B to you? Or are you talking about only like mint condition and things like that? Here we go. Shaka says 112 was gay. Yes, they were famous. They were in the industry. So I can't argue with you. Obviously, I can't argue with you. I'm talking about the music. Everybody you liked is gay. How about that, nigga? How about that? Hey, niggas don't want to accept Redman's gay. Redman's a fucking weirdo. Huh? All these early rapping niggas who invented rap are weirdos, dog. So saying the nigga's gay don't really say nothing to me about the music. It is what it is. It is what it is. You feel me? Just don't say no gay shit in the music. You know what I'm saying? Damn, I shook a nerve with this R&B shit. Hold on. Iowa says, some of it was, come on, man, you right, though. Dudes who were already simps just turned it up to 1,000. You feel me? I don't know, man. Like, the music doesn't dictate how you move. I don't like, can you show me the music in R&B where it was telling you to be like stepdaddies and all that weird shit like that? I don't remember that. I remember just singing and sounding and making art. Yo, you niggas see me repost my shit from my old other channel that has some of my music on it and shit. When I did the Aaron Hall, I Miss You or whatever video breakdown, that shit was art. That shit was art. Hold on, Shaka. Yo, Shaka, is Aaron Hall, I Miss You, is that simp shit? Hold on. Now we got to get to the real shit. No, I was about to get out of here and shit, but no. Now we got to get down to Now we got to get down to all right. Now we got to get down to the nitty gritty. Now I'm opposing Shaka. You feel me? Nope. R&B can eat a bag of dicks. See, well, why we got to say that? And KS and Kevin Samuels. You feel me? I don't know. You can say whatever about Kevin Samuels, but you can't say the nigga wasn't a smooth early R&B nigga. The camera cut on, that nigga already sitting there. That nigga polishing glasses and silver jewelry and shit. That nigga don't even in his own zone. Dun, 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 dun. In this moment, we cannot say who's wrong or right. It's hard to focus. What's the next bar? What that was a bar? What's a bar? It's a bar. I guess. Wait. Damn. I guess they say I guess I'm addicted to the good life. But we gonna skip that. But either way, I thought yo, come on, dog. That's how you know a nigga had a. So is that song also gay because it's connected to Kevin Samuels, or does it show that that guy, be him whatever the fuck you want to say he was, had a great eye and a great taste? So that song's not gay. He chose that song, and that song has nothing to do with simping or none of that shit. I think it's kind of like, I think I looked at lyrics again. It's called "Good Lies" or something like that. It's kind of philosophical. So you know what? I'll go ahead and agree with you. The nigga was gay, even though there's no evidence besides his funny style actions. You know, and you know what? Nah, we're not gonna do this right now. We're not gonna do this right now. This nigga got me defending Kevin Samuels, and I gotta keep it $1. I gotta defend it. I can't just put that jacket on the nigga. I can't just put that jacket on the nigga. I know they try to make that clip come up and say like there was a nigga in his bed. Even his, I'll say it was weird. I'm not defending any nigga, but why would you have a webcam that turns onto another camera in your house with a camera on a bed? It makes no sense. And for a nigga who lived in Atlanta, and said and is supposedly gay as shit, everybody know gay niggas are fucking bitches. Like it would have came out that some nigga was fucking with Kevin Samuels or something. That's what I'm saying. I'm not defending the nigga. I'm just saying I don't just put jackets on. You feel me? Wait, hold on. I can't defend this nigga. I can't defend this nigga. Kevin putting jackets on niggas. Hey, yo, A1 says highly questionable clothing choices. Yeah, that's facts. You know what? That's a good point. And here's why I think Kevin Samuels was a real nigga. I think he might have been gay or something happened to him where he like turned gay, you feel me, from a young age. But he was such a real nigga, he never engaged in gay shit. So he was still himself if he was gonna go be a gay guy, you know what I'm saying? But he was such a real nigga that he's like, he's like, I know I want to fuck with these niggas, but I ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna stand on this shit. Like, I gotta give him props for that shit. He's like, I know. He's like, damn. He's like, damn. I want to put on this pink jacket. I want to put on the kitten heels and shit and hit the town with some niggas and shit like that. Go by with some niggas. But he's like, I ain't gonna do that because I know being gay is wrong. He just stood on what's right. He just stood on what's right. He just stood. Yo, it's crazy how triggering Kevin Samuels is to everybody. Everybody just starts turning up on it. Wait. You moved to ATL on purpose, gayer than a motherfucker. See, now we're putting jackets on everybody in Atlanta, and I'm not in the city. You feel me? I'm not in the city right now. I'm over in Douglasville. You feel me? I'm not in Atlanta with those fruit cups. You feel me? I'm in the country with real niggas. Real niggas. We in the country with land and hills, rolling hills. Got a great Pyrenees rolling around on the land on some country shit. You feel me? I live in a we're some good neighbor shit. I was driving to the store the other day and I saw a big ass, like 170-pound Pyrenees walking around in the street. You know what I did? Took a picture of them. I was like, there's a missing dog out here. You feel me? We live around white people. We're gonna be good friends. We're gonna be good friends with them. My mom posted them up on Facebook. Bam. He was found the same day. I felt like I did something good. Got a white person his dog back. I'm going to heaven. You know how happy you get a white person is when you get their dog back to them? I'm definitely going to heaven if I put some energy out into the world of that shit. You know what I mean? Gay logic. Don't be a part of DRDF. You need to tell me what that means because it seems like you're a part of it. Because I don't even know what that means. DRDF. You feel me? I don't even know what that acronym means or what circles you've been in to know that. You know what I'm saying? Look at this. What kind of logic is this? Bruh, stop. You feel me? Just because I refuse to 100% put a gay jacket on a nigga, pause. Look at all this pushback. Just because I refuse to put a gay jacket on a nigga, I'm a part of all types of. See, yo, let me now we got to get into something else now. Niggas been around my show, know how it goes around here, and you're gonna come over here and say all this extra shit. Like, what's the point of this? Dick riding defense force. I'm not. You know, this is disagreeable. I'm not even in these circles. You came over here with a fucking acronym for dick. Like, where the fuck did you get this shit from, nigga? You have an acronym that the first letter in the acronym is for dick, dog. And you came over here and called me funny. What circles you been in where niggas made an acronym for dick riding? What the fuck? What the fuck? Trust me, I didn't expect it to be that when you broke down what it meant. Dick, nigga, and they come over here and call me funny. Nigga, what other channels you been on, dog? Yo, hold up. But Io says, nope, we're not doing that. I showed you the clip with Fab saying such shit. Come clean with Kevin. Yo, you know what? I'm glad this conversation is going on now because I was going to leave. I don't got tribalism with nobody. Have you not been a disagreeable before? I don't got tribalism with nobody. You feel me? I'm making a simple point with Kevin Samuels. I said clearly, niggas weird, was gay, the clothing choices was gay, all that shit. The only point I'm making is at the end of the day, he died with a bitch in the house. And nobody's came out after all this time saying, yeah, you know, I was Kevin's secret lover. I was this or that, or he was doing this or that. Like, nobody's came out. That's not odd to you. That's not odd to you. So just the fact that I'm saying that is odd, that a nigga who's gay as hell, that everybody's calling gay as hell, living in Atlanta, that nobody ever comes out and be like, yeah, I was fucking with this nigga. That's all I'm saying is weird. But you act like I'm fucking defending the nigga or some shit like that. Like, that's just odd. You niggas are, that nigga Kevin Samuels got you niggas emotional, dog. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong. Let's go. Carmen laughing at you niggas. You know how, and I know how you niggas feel when light-skinned people laugh at you. You feel me? He went way too far with the kid in heel boots. Did I say he didn't go too far? Did I not say the shit is? Oh my god, you niggas are triggered by this nigga Kevin Samuels, dog. You niggas are triggered by this nigga Kevin Samuels. How dare you say that everything about him was gay, but there is no confirmation of him having sex with a man? Like, what the fuck? You niggas is mad, dog. I'm not like it's like if I say anything except he was 100% having sex with men, and unless I say that, it's like I'm defending him and I'm on some like gay team or some shit like that, and now I'm part of the what was this again, Shaka? Because you know these acronyms. This is what I am. Dick riding defense force. So I'm dick riding Kevin Samuels by just saying I've never seen evidence that anybody coming out saying they were fucking with him or anything like that, which you would assume because gay niggas are quote unquote messy and things like that, just like bitches. So I would assume that would happen. It doesn't mean that I'm defending this guy or I'm on some fucking defense force. And whatever niggas you're hanging out with who say they're against this shit and they're making acronyms with dick in it and shit like that, you need to go question them niggas. Don't question me. You feel me? That's crazy as hell. Like, think I'm gonna hang around and think about gay shit enough to make a fucking acronym about it? It's fucking insane, dog. That shit's fucking insane. I ain't hanging out with no niggas talking about shit long enough to make an acronym about it. Especially maybe the concept, like some anti funny style shit. Maybe the concept we can talk about it, but talking about an individual nigga who I think is this or that, I don't give a fuck about the nigga like that, to be real. You feel me? Niggas need to let it go. Niggas are triggered by this nigga. That's a crazy thing to me. It's like if I say the nigga had a good choice in selecting a song for his show, and he found a way to be so anything you say positive about this nigga, because I you know what, I guess I'm not in it like other guys who are in it. You guys were more in the inside the so-called quote unquote manosphere shit like that and shit. Like, I don't respect none of you. Like, I don't want to say it like that because it sound negative. I don't give a fuck about Kevin Samuels. I don't respect none of you niggas like that. You feel me? unless we're doing direct work with each other. Maybe Shaka, like Shaka, and like when I'm saying host of shows and shit like that. Like Shaka, I fuck with Shaka. We had enough conversation, so I have a level of respect for him. You feel me? Uncut Underground, I see that he has a real life. He handles his business, so I have a level of respect for him as a man. You feel me? AM1, also on his self improvement shit all the time, forward moving, progressing, handles his business, shows he is an actual real person, lives a real life. I have a level of respect for him as a man. Iota, Iota's in it. He's been around here for a minute. But when I say in general, as long as people's choosing sides and being tribal and all that shit, or being triggered about it, I don't give a fuck about none of you niggas enough to make an acronym about you or do a show or none of that shit. Or none of that shit, to keep it real. Like that's just crazy. Like I said, yeah, let me just let it go. Pause. Because I gotta pause everything after Shaka said this shit. Let me get that shit back on the screen. Where is it? Shaka deleted that shit. Hold on, where is it? Shaka deleted that shit. Hell no. Oh, there it goes. Yo, my bad. Let me read the. My bad. Let me get the comments. I'll just be talking shit, having a good time. I do this show for me. I might do it for you if you hit my Cash App though. I wouldn't be mad if I didn't say what I wouldn't be me if I didn't say what I say. That's the saying. Oh, I didn't know that's the saying. I'm telling you, that's also odd to me. What circles is this saying coming from? Like, I really want to know. Are there like, you know what? I think I know what you're talking about. Because there is another side of this manosphere shit that there's niggas who I really don't pay attention to. I think are corny as shit. So you're talking about niggas like BGS? That's his name. He thinks he's like a old Jedi or something. He does that little weird character that you're talking about, and the people who are over there. Because there's like a side of, I know there's like a separation, and I guess the other side of people are Kevin defenders. If they call him the Godfather and shit. If they still refer to him to the Godfather, that means they're on that side, and there's some division and this and that. You think I'm a part of that? No. Let me correct this. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. You feel me? I want to know where the line is, y'all. Niggas act like they never put on no cologne before. You feel me? Is that gay? You putting on cologne gay? You feel me? Put on cologne gay? You feel me? I suggest that Pegasus. That Pegasus is the fire, but let's not talk about that. You niggas don't know about that shit. Hold on. He definitely was weird. Where am I like? Honey, I'm not lost in this shit. Cologne's gay. This nigga never put on any cologne. What about Arab oils? Look at you. You got dreadlocks and shit, nigga. What about the Arab oils? What about the Islamic oils? And I know you're gonna be a goddamn liar if you say you never got any of that Egyptian musk or any of that shit, nigga. You got dreads. I know you got, nigga. I might have to shut the show down. Now, Shaka. I don't want to call my boy. I don't want to call my boy a liar. This nigga is a little older than me. You feel me? And he's from that era. That nigga has definitely seen the African man and got some what were the name of those shits? You know what I'm talking about, back from like the early 90s and shit. Niggas used to be selling oils. Yeah, nigga. And you get your locks retwisted. That's gay as shit. Huh? Well, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Oh, wait. Calling Kevin a real nigga for being gay is wild, but you got it. I called him a real nigga for not being gay, for fighting it no matter what. That's what I'm saying. Niggas are triggered, dog. Niggas are triggered and trying to flip it on you like you're fucking defending the nigga. I'm saying there is no 100% proof. No nigga came out and said they were fucking with Kevin. So that's all I'm saying. I'm saying everything else is gay. Everything else is gay. And I'm saying if he was really that funny style and never engaged in any sodomy or weird shit like that, I gotta give him props. I gotta give him props for not doing it. Come on, dog. I wish all these niggas out here that are being gay and shit would just like be real ones and stand on it and be like, I'm not doing it no more. You feel me? It's evil. It's evil. I ain't doing no more. Even though I got a proclivity in my mind, I'm gonna suppress it and work on myself. Okay, yo, I did miss that one. Let's go to this comment. Shaka says TLA said it was said it was he called TLA it, dog. That nigga's gay as shit. You feel me? You know what's weird? You know what's weird? Because I know Kevin, I guess he did way more overtly gay things, but TLA is more gay to me. And just judging like that. I know this is gonna sound crazy. I don't know what it is. That nigga seems super gay to me. Super gay to me. You feel me? At all times. At all times. You feel me? I don't know. TLA, we need. Yeah. If he really said that, I guess I need that clip. If you give me a clip where he's saying he was his boyfriend and or alluding to some weird shit, I'm on you guys' side. I'm on you guys' side. The nigga's gay. Fuck him. Even if I say he was like entertaining and funny sometimes, is that gay too? If I say the nigga was entertaining and funny sometimes, is that gay too? You feel me? Nigga said he want to be pure because I got locks. I got oil. You never get your locks done. Never got your oil. You got your hair washed, your oil scalp. You never sat down. You feel me? It's kind of feminine, dog. Feel me? I guess it's not really feminine because I'm usually sitting between like some thick thighs getting my hair done, and I'm like, that's why my hair looks like shit right now because I've been smashing. You always end up smashing everyone who does your hair. You got to get family to do your hair, so that's not so you can just sit in the chair and not have that shit start coming up because just about everyone who's attractive, who like back in the days when I was moving around, you find somebody to do your locks, you go to their house or this or that. Every bit like that's why you can't trust a bitch who's doing locks or doing hair because they're fucking those niggas because those bitches were fucking me. You feel me? Look, see, AM1 said oil is gay. Shaka said it's gay. Shaka's the Shaka got rank over here at the channel. Fuck it. I don't even care if the nigga's talking against me. Try to allude to me being in some weird acronym gang or anything like that. You feel me? I'm not gonna throw the nigga out the whip just because of that. Shaka got rank around here. Shaka got rank. Hold on. TLA said it was his. We need the clip. Like AM1 said, we need the clip. I never heard that. Okay, we got beef in the chat. I never heard that from TLA. Let's go. Shaka just put in. See, Shaka, you my mans and everything. Pause. You can't be just throwing the jackets on niggas. We need the evidence, dog. We need the evidence. You feel me? See, because if a nigga try to throw that jacket on me, we're going all out war. If I can't get to you to put hands on you and make you stand on that in front of my face, I'm bombing on you every day on the internet. I'm doing darknet research on you. Anytime I get some free time, I'm pulling it up. I'm standing on your neck for the rest of my life until you retract that statement, nigga. I'm a Jamaican. I'm half Jamaican. You gonna call me a Batima nigga, a Sokyo Muma? Hold on, let me calm down. Hold on, dog. Let me calm down. I think Ty City played that shit. Ty City, you still here? You got the clip? I need the clip. Drop the clip. I'll do a whole show on it. I'll call Kevin. If this nigga came out and alluded to they did some weird shit together, that's all I need. Because that's the last thing I would need to go all the way to just hate, to just saying the nigga's full on fruit. Because that's the only thing. You think I'm defending the nigga. I'm not defending it. I'm saying everything you're saying is correct. Everything you guys are saying is correct. I'm just saying in my mind, logically, it doesn't make sense that this nigga who was moving around, being a popular nigga in social media or a C-list, D-list celebrity or whatever you want to call him at a level, doing all this shit. And before that, you niggas saying he was Kevin Samuels before that, right? So he'd been gay, right? So nobody came out and said they were fucking with him. That is the only thing that goes together with me logically. It's not me defending the nigga. It's me thinking that doesn't make sense. Everybody wants attention. Bitch niggas really want attention. Gay niggas are the most bitch niggas in the world. I'm just putting two and two together. You feel me? Like I'm not defending a nigga. What the fuck? Ty, you heard TLA say KS was his boyfriend? AM1 got rank around here too. He not letting it go. Pause. You feel me? My homegirl has done my shit like 3 times. Other than that, I let it go. All right. I'm Gen X. Everything is gay. Let's go. That's why I'm not against you. You're Gen X, and am I an early millennial? If I'm right after you, I'm a millennial. I'm a millennial. You feel me? Shit was gay to me too, nigga. We got Ty City. Ty City dropped the link. You know, Ty City came here, tried to say that, tried to make a little, say I was offending his name or whatever the hell he was saying. Like niggas don't want to take my show, take the jokes for what they are. Satire, turned up show. They want to throw a little. He didn't really put a jacket on me, but he want to throw a sleeve. So you want to throw one sleeve with a jacket on me or some shit like that. Nigga, keep that jacket away from me. And matter of fact, now that we have Shaka making claims about Ty City, now we need Ty City to step up and show the clips about the claims about TLA. That's how we're doing it, dog. We're not letting nothing go. I need Ty City. Now that Shaka made a claim, AM1 refuted the claim, Shaka brought Ty City into it. Now we need Ty City to drop the link. Since you niggas, now everybody's in it. Huh? Now everybody's in it since niggas want to talk shit. Huh? We all in it now. Pause. Ooh. All right. I don't think Ty City's gonna show up with the clip. I don't know how I ended up here talking this shit so much. Like, and yo, you know what? I'm gonna say shout out to Kevin Samuels too, because he still provides endless entertainment. Nigga, I've been here laughing for like an extra 20, 30 minutes just off of this nonsense. And it all comes from that nigga's entertaining, dog. That nigga get niggas triggered, the controversy starts pumping. You feel me? And then you can't. And then once you start talking about it, you can't say nothing without saying pause anymore. I don't even want to talk anymore. I'm about to shut down the show. But I'm not gonna forget that. I'm not gonna forget that. Ty City, put down that transmission, that diesel transmission or whatever the hell you got. Put down that diesel transmission and them giant ball bearings for some giant truck that don't make no fucking sense. Put that down. Put that axle down. Feel me? Lower that engine. You feel me? Take the engine lift and put that shit in the, you know, so the engine don't fall down or whatever. You feel me? Go into the archives. We need to clip of TLA saying that he was boyfriends with Kevin Samuel. I need to see this. You feel me? Everybody was talking crazy a second ago, but now that I want the proof, everybody quiet. See, you know, and niggas wonder why I'm not tribal or I'm not nothing. I say what the fuck I want to say. You feel me? No size, no nothing. And I'm like, yo, I'm open to the information. I'm open to the information. Just show me the information. I can be corrected, and I'll apologize if I'm corrected. Nope. Everybody get quiet. You feel me? Oh, Carmen said she saw it. It was like Freudian slip. He corrected himself right after. Okay. So the Freudian, he corrected himself right after. You know what? I'm not even gonna think about it. Actually, like even considering this shit's pretty gay, because if he said it, because you know what, I'm gonna put that in the same. You know what? If he really said that, even though Kevin Samuel's not here to defend himself, did he say it when he was alive? But excuse me, even though he's not here to defend himself, if that nigga said that in a Freudian slip, I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a win. I'm gonna give you guys a win. You feel me? If he really said that, I'm gonna give you guys a win because I gotta give it to you because pause. Shit, this subject. This is a nasty work. This is nasty work. I have to yield that to you because that's the same pile I put Obama in. He came up and said my beautiful wife Michael or whatever. You never call your female I fucked with a girl named Danielle before. I never called her Daniel, Daniel or any shit like that. That's just not gonna happen. You feel me? And just like this right here, since we hanging out, it's just like this right here. When we talk about Freudian slips, and you know, I love making people watch my my conspiracy video. When I first started the channel, I was like, yo, I'm gonna make a conspiracy channel. But boom. Oh, and this goes perfect now. Let's go. This goes perfect with what we're talking about right now. I made this video. Nobody ever pointed this out. I never saw anybody make a video like this. I made this video.
who was the boss. He still is the chairman of the biggest record label. I used to sit on his lap. Not his lap. God, no, not his lap.
You understand? So I literally lived the devil taking me up the mountain and saying, you can either go to the left, you can have all of this. And I was there. It was ritualistically done. The vice president sent his right-hand man to me 3 straight weekends. They do everything in threes. 3 weekends in a row. Hey, D-Brad, let's go hang out. And every weekend, he kept beating me in the head. Get rid of this Rap City, man. You can do more than Rap City, D-Brad. You can do more than you need to come with us. Then the 3rd night, it was the vice president's birthday. They picked me up in a long white stretch limo. We go to Joe's Uptown, up in the Bronx in New York. We go to Joe, we hanging in VIP. Get me everything I want. Then every time we hung out, it was the same way. Then they bring me to the back room. And in the back room, they had this long table with a white sheet set out. I mean, beautiful thing. Looked like the damn Last Supper. On one end is Derek Jeter. There's Stephon Marbury. There's Fat Joe. And I'm chilling. But the whole night, the vice president is on me like this. I'm trying to talk to the model chicks. He's like, nah, D-Brad, come on, sit right here. So then we party, but I'm not a drinker. So if I don't get unnecessary spirits inside of me, we get inside the limo. He drops his right-hand man off quickly. We're in the car, the man standing across looking at me like I owe him something now. And I know the look because when I was young, I had the same look for women that I took out. So I know the look and I know the energy. And while he's doing that, he's sitting there with his legs spread open, rubbing his balls. Now I'm in a situation where I'm like, no, what am I going to do? This is my vice president, this is my boss. But the problem is, I was just raised differently.
You think you've done songs with gay rappers? Yeah, I think I've done songs with gay rappers. You're pretty sure of that? I'm pretty sure of that. You don't have to name names. I'm pretty sure the football niggas is gay. The basketball niggas is gay. It's millions of gay people in the world. Yeah, girls too. Like they just this is a fucking gay mafia, my man. Right. Like, you know what I'm saying? They are in power.
This game will use you.
Yeah.
And spit you out. So let's go music business 101, y'all. I had a guy who was the boss. He still is the chairman of the biggest record label. I used to sit on his lap. Not his lap. God, no, not his lap. I used to sit in his office and talk shit with this guy for hours and eat sushi and think we were friends.
On one end is Derek Jeter. There's Stephon Marbury. There's Fat Joe. You don't have to name names.
I'm pretty sure the football niggas is gay. The basketball niggas is gay. It's millions of gay people.
I had a guy who was the boss. He still is the chairman of the biggest record label.
Hold on, Shaka, you caught that, right? Shaka, you caught that, right? My editing was fire. When D-Brad was like, they go Stephon Marbury, they go Derek Jeter, they go Fat Joe. Yo, I knew I fucked this nigga up when I did that one right there. Hold on. Yo.
Hours and eat sushi and think we were friends.
On one end is Derek Jeter. There's Stephon Marbury. There's Fat Joe. You don't have to name names.
I'm pretty sure the football.
Yo, this is my best editing. There's Fat Joe.
On one end is Derek Jeter. There's Stephon Marbury. There's Fat Joe. You don't have to name names.
And then this nigga come up looking fat and zesty as shit, dog. That's just crazy.
Of the biggest record label. I used to sit on his lap. Not his lap. God, no, not his lap.
I know the energy. And while he's doing that, he's sitting there with his legs spread open, rubbing his balls. Now I'm in a situation where I'm like, no, what am I going to do? This is my vice president. This is my boss.
This game will use you.
Yeah.
And spit you out. So let's go music business 101, y'all.
Distinguished guests, and men and women of the finest military in the world. Most of all, Admiral Mullen, Deborah. Michael and I also want to acknowledge your son Jack, who's deployed today. All of you have performed extraordinary service to our country. Michael and I also.
Yo, I think my conspiracy channel could have went up. I feel like my conspiracy. Maybe I should get back on that shit, dog. Because You know, nobody doing it like me. I was ahead of my time, bro. I was ahead of my time. They just now coming out with the Fat Joe allegations and all that shit. Knew that nigga was funny early. You feel me? If I could be like Mike head ass, shit. You know what? What time is it? Oh shit, 2:23. I haven't ate shit today. Either I'm gonna have another coffee or I'm gonna eat. Bruh, you gotta send me that video. It's one of the oldest videos on my. It's like the third video I ever made on my channel. Like back in the days when I was like dropping videos. You know, I only do lives now, but back in the days when I was dropping videos. Hold on, let me go back and see if I can find that shit. If I go to my oldest videos, yeah, I made that video 4 years ago. Sometimes I look through like when I was doing pre-recordeds. I'm fucking out of my mind with all this, some of this shit that I have up here. I'm taking all this shit down. So if you guys want to enjoy some of these videos I made, some of the classics, you feel me? Let me get this up here. You feel me? Let me share screen. If you guys would enjoy some of the classic videos I've made, you feel me? Why you should date a stripper. You feel me? If you missed the first lady of the channel, Eliza, if you've seen the channels, the shows I did about I did about Eliza and Selena Powell's friendships. Yo, I was doing shows about nothing. I did a show about when this bitch fucked the whole basketball team, and Eliza was the first lady of the channel, but she had a baby. You know, once you have a baby, you can't be the first lady of the channel. It's over unless it's my baby. You feel me? This is a classic. This is the one that really started my channel, started getting a little step back in the days, but I was never consistent. I didn't care. But this was the first video that hit. I made my fourth video, and it hit like a little 3K really quickly. That's one of the best videos I've done. You feel me? As far as ridiculous, this is when I was going to get in the creepy sports lane. When I was going to get in the creepy sports lane, you know, with the Fatima Dume long jump video, that's almost at 100,000. You feel me? So I know how to make YouTube videos. I know how to run it up. I just don't care, dog. I need real money. I'm in these financial markets. Yo, hey, yo, did anybody watch that one? Yo, these are two classics right here. Exposed Ayande Authentic Alpha, the nigga who was like getting the bitches for Myron Gaines. He was stripping and shit. And this nigga used to be mad because my condo was in downtown Miami, like basically right on the Miami River, the Brickell. And I see this guy walking around downtown all the time. And I'm pretty sure he knew who I was because every time he see me, he'd be looking mad as shit. But you know, I'm big as shit. So he's like, what are you going to do? I know he might be scared of you niggas because he's on steroids and all that shit, but he know he's a little nigga naturally. You see a nigga like me, he's like, yo, he's like, I know you made those videos about me, but I'm not going to say shit. You feel me? And this is a classic. I didn't know this was over 4K right here. The Rico Strong is Funny Style. The Rico Strong is Funny Style gangbanger video is yo. This one never really got views. This is one of the most important videos I've ever did that never got views. When Postmates did that ad for Eat with Pride, bottom friendly menu. This was one of the worst things ever. Feel me? I got classics, dog. I got classics on classics. I got personal stories. You feel me? I'm gonna take all this shit down. How I had my first threesome and got revenge on my ex. That's a classic. That's a true story. True as shit. The asparagus money shot. How bitches should never play with me. I'll show you a different level of evil. You feel me? You ever seen the asparagus money shot? You feel me? And let me give you guys some evil advice since I know it works now. If you ever have a bitch acting crazy with you and she disappears and she had to really disrespect you when she disappeared. Oh, bitch, you're smashing on a regular, your little smash, and then she might get a boyfriend or get something. Somebody gets her confidence. So when you hit her up one day, she's like, blah, 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 like going in on you, like just a random. You're like, what the fuck this bitch going in on me for? We be fucking sometimes. Like, what the fuck? You feel me? If that ever happens, don't react. Just be like, all right, cool. All right, hang up the phone. And then when the bitch comes back around one day, like randomly one hits you, you want to link, what I need you to do is eat some asparagus before you guys link up. And make sure you give her the shot in her mouth. And I freestyle that from the evil in my mind. That's how I know there's evil in this world. Because I freestyle that from the evil in my mind. I was like, if you eat this asparagus and it can make your pee smell funny, I wonder if it's like permeating through your whole body. I wonder if this will work. Boom. I fucking destroyed that bitch. She'll never forget that shit. Don't ever fuck with me. Fuck is wrong with you? Ever fuck with me. Don't ever play with me. Fuck is wrong with you? That's a true story too. I was looking at my other page. You feel me? Niggas talking about that's wild. Carmen mad. You feel me? You feel me? Look, Carmen making the face like, whoa, oh, what's wrong with what is wrong with you? What is wrong with her? She talking to me crazy, dog. She was talking to me crazy. Is my connection trash? Yeah, what's wrong with her? How come you didn't ask her? How come you didn't ask me what's wrong with her and what she did to me? But you're gonna ask me what's wrong with me because I'm a clever person and I know how to exact revenge without lifting a finger. Because you know why? The dinner I made was delicious. The steak and asparagus and garlic and all that shit that I ate, sauteed in the garlic butter and all that shit, and the asparagus sauteed in the garlic butter and that shit, a nice steak that I had. That shit was fire. So I served myself, and then I served that disrespectful bitch, what she deserved. She'll never forget that. Because that bitch had been taking my shots in her mouth all good. I'm not. Let me not say all that, but let me say there might be rumors out there that bitches like they that's what they like to do with me. You feel me? So I already knew what was going to go down. How do you think I planned this shit? How do you think I planned this shit? I already knew it was going to go down. You feel me? So I did my thing. We did our thing. I smashed her. Boom, boom, boom. I did what I was supposed to do. I performed. You feel me? And then when she went and did what she usually do when she went to go catch it, if I could have, I should have had a hidden camera. If I could have recorded that reaction, how she jumped back, spit that shit out, and then she was like, "What the fuck? What the fuck you been eating?" Like her reaction was insane. I was like, "Yo, this shit worked so good. Thank God for giving me this mind. Thank God for giving me this mind and the resolve to exact revenge on evil." You feel me? I'll never regret that shit. Fuck her. I'll never regret that shit, that monkey ass bitch. How dare you talk to me with such and it was like I wasn't even disrespecting the bitch or doing nothing to her. She started going in on me. I guess you had another nigga who you're fucking or whatever. I don't like, bitch. I was like, I remember that call. So, I was like, all right, I hear you. I didn't turn up. I didn't yell back, nothing. I was like, oh, you good? Like, I was like, all right, boom. I don't know, was it a couple weeks? I don't know, it was a month that went by. But when you hit me up, bitch, I bet you regret hitting me up. I bet you regret hitting me up because you forgot. Because you forgot I was this nigga right here. You forgot I was this nigga right here. But not like them incel niggas. I'm like the Joker who gets pussy. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna get my revenge and I'm gonna cause chaos. And I'm gonna leave memories behind and shit like that. Yo, this is a perfect thumbnail. Bitch, I pulled your card, bitch. You thought I was playing? Man, damn. All these pre-recordeds I made, I forgot about these, dog. But shout out to me. Shout out to me. You feel me? Look at this. Uncut Underground disapproves. You don't gotta approve. You don't gotta approve. You feel me? I just suggest anybody out there, you're raising some daughters, you tell them to be careful. And realize how, because some niggas aren't gonna beat your ass. I'm not going to jail. I'm not gonna beat your ass. I'm gonna make a plan. You feel me? I'm gonna make a plan. And I'm never gonna exact the plan unless God presents the opportunity to me to exact the plan. I'm not gonna find you. I'm not gonna chase you down. I'm not gonna be hitting you up and try to get you in a little trap or nothing like that. Nope. I'm gonna fall back. And this is with anybody. This is not just with women. This is with men too. Feel me? If I tell some of the stories of the patience I've had when dealing with niggas, niggas aren't gonna believe it. They're gonna think I'm like a braggy or trying to act tough or something like that. Nope. I just make promises to myself and to people sometimes. Like, don't fuck with me. I didn't do nothing to you. Why are you doing this? All right. It's in your hands, God. God, if you don't want me to ever do nothing, don't ever have this person cross my path again. I've had the discussion many times. You feel me? Especially when I was dealing with street shit and I was trying to be like more diplomatic. I was like, all right, I'm gonna take that little L. I'm gonna charge it to the game. It is what it is. Just God. If there is a God out there, please. I'm not gonna chase him. I'm not gonna go looking for trouble. You feel me? Just don't present the opportunities to me. Amen. And God's a troublemaker. That nigga's a troublemaker. And sometimes out of nowhere, there goes opportunity. You feel me? You feel me? And Shaka got the rank around here. I'm not worried about Uncut Underground. This nigga disapproving of what I had, me doing what I had to do. You feel me? Now, I don't know Uncut Underground. I don't know if you heard the whole story or if you ever watched that video I've done. But it's kind of, how do I say? I don't even want to start that whole conversation. I don't even want to start the whole conversation. It is what it is. Shaka's fucking with me. I know Shaka's with the whatever we got to do, bro. Yo, I was supposed to end this show mad long ago. How long have I been here? No, I'm out of here. Fuck this. Fuck this. This is Disagreeable. I'm disagreeable. We are disagreeable. This has been another one. Shout out to everybody who hung around. I know you guys disapprove of me and things I do and what I be saying, and then try to put me in little boxes, make me part of you're in this tribe, and you try to put me in the opposing tribe so we can fight it. I'm not with none of you niggas, nigga. I'm not with none of you guys. You feel me? No little groups, no help, no circle. We come together to laugh and talk crazy as men, because I feel like it's good for men to have a space where we can laugh and talk crazy. You feel me? But this is me versus me. I'm in the financial markets. I don't need none of you niggas. I just need to wake up in the morning and handle my business. You feel me? You feel me? I don't mind. No, you can judge. Hold on, wait. Uncut Underground says we listen, we don't judge. No, you can judge. This ain't the bitches circles. You can judge. Judge. I'm judging everybody. I'm judging. You feel me? I sometimes just not vocal about my judgments because I don't care for your approval or disapproval or anybody's approval. I'm judging all you niggas. Just know that. Just know that. You feel me? Carmen says, rotten flavored nut is crazy revenge. Call it what you want to call it. Call it what you want to call it. That's why I'm careful in this life. And that's why I try to be respectful of people and try to move on a certain thing. Like if I start disrespecting you, I take it all the way there because I know what it is after I disrespect you. You feel me? I try to be respectful of people because I know there are people way worse than me. And I know how far I'll go. I know how far I'll go in all types of different situations. And I know I'm not the toughest, evilest nigga in the world. At nowhere near. And there's niggas way worse than me. So I can't be out here playing with motherfuckers in the world. I can't be out here playing with people. Because I know what I'll do. You feel me? I hope that logic makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Well, Carmen now knows that Shaka has the knowledge. Shaka has the knowledge. Shaka, you feel me? You better be on your fucking P's and Q's. Because my nigga got the game now. You feel me? I bring new shit to the table. I bet you niggas never even thought of that before. I bet you never even thought of that and never even heard that shit in your life before. You feel me? It was a revenge diet for her. It was a great day for me. You feel me? Asparagus is great for your system. I sauteed it in grass-fed butter and organic garlic. You feel me? I lightly seasoned the steak and I also seared that and cooked that and had some garlic in the pan, roasted garlic. I remember that day well. The steak was excellent. The asparagus was great. You feel me? Shaka's Revenge will be coming soon. I wish Shaka, if you get her, Shaka, if you get her, make sure you get her on video. Make sure you get it on video because I don't want to see it. Don't have yourself on video. Just have her reaction on video. I don't want to see you, nigga. Actually, I don't want to see any of that. What the hell? Ooh, yo. Hey, look what's going on in the chat. I know this is probably misinterpreted, but I don't care. We're gonna take it how we want to take it over here. We're gonna take it how we want to take it over here. You feel me? Pause. A softcore snuff film on the bitch. You know what I mean? Killing her softly. Don't play with her niggas, man. Like, you understand? Like, bitches think they just don't need to play with the thugs. I was never really a thug. I just in the streets. I did what I had to do. You feel me? I was never a thug. You feel me? So bitches only be afraid of thugs and the white man and police. You got to realize you got to be afraid of artists. You got to be afraid of artists too. I'm creative. You got to be afraid of creative niggas because we're gonna get you in a way that you never thought of. And a bitch can't even go report me for that. She can't even go report me. Oh, he was nutting his whole load in my mouth, and it was disgusting. Go tell bitches I was nutting in your mouth, and go tell them. I don't give a shit. Have you bitches pH is off in your pussy and shit. So you gonna talk about me? Not bitch. My shit's on purpose. You feel me? What's up with you? You feel me? You feel me? Uncut, the literal food he was describing. Yes, vids. I ain't finna get charges. You feel me? We're talking shit. I know we're talking crazy over here. Karma. Oh, because of conversation and oh my god, it's all right. All right, we went too far. My bad, guys. Oh my god, we went too far again. I'm sorry for doing this show. I know this is not a good YouTube show. I apologize for trying to be a podcaster or a blogger, whatever the fuck this is. I apologize. This is some bullshit. We went too far. This conversation is gone. No, I gotta draw the line somewhere. Shout out to Ty City. Shout out to the Exotic Coalition, the budding couple, Carmen and Shaka. You feel me? Shaka now has the tools to keep his light-skinned woman in line. You feel me? I give good game over here. This is also a game channel now. I hope you enjoy the information I'm conveying to you guys. Hit the Cash App, because if it wasn't for me breaking down how to do that, you would have never even thought of that shit in your life. You feel me? Shout out to Iota. Who else was in here? Shout out to everybody who passed through the show. You feel me? Uncle Undergrad said, "Don't say we, nigga. You here trying to get out the whip now? Isn't this what you say on your? Isn't it what you say on your channel? You trying to get out the whip? Nah, you can't get out the whip. You feel me? You better hang out here and keep it on the cool. I stole that from Ty City too. Keep it on the cool. When I want bitches to chill out, I be saying that shit. Keep them chilling, man. Niggas, just stop. You feel me? I don't even know if that's how you're supposed to use it. But I definitely stole that from Ty City. Say keep it on the cool, because that shit don't mean nothing and it means everything. You feel me? That shit's so ambiguous. Like, keep it on the cool, bitch. That's what I should have said after that bitch, after I gave her the asparagus money shot. You feel me? She's like, oh my god. I'm like, bitch, calm down. Keep it on the cool. Keep it. No problem, bro. This is what I'm here for. Ty City channel came over to facts. That's why I said he's a Manosphere legend. When last time he came on the panel, that nigga told me he rebuked that. He told me not to call him a Manosphere legend and shit like that. And if you don't want to be a Manosphere legend, how about you stop coining all these cool ass terms for the Manosphere? How about you stop being this cool nigga and coining all these terms if you don't want to be the legend? If you don't want to be the legend, Ty City nigga came up with SBE. Nigga, do you realize you came up with? Oh, hold on. This nigga got mad at me for calling him a Manosphere, a black Manosphere legend, which that's nasty work too. I know you wouldn't want to be that, but he got mad at me for calling him a black Manosphere legend. And this nigga came up with SBE and all types of cool terms like keep it on the cool and don't get out the whip and shit like that. Y'all niggas can't get out the whip now. But this nigga got all types of catchphrases and shit. And then, all right. Niggas are just against me. I realize niggas just don't like me, be mad at me for some reason. You feel me? And I understand. I still got love for you niggas. That's how magnanimous I am. You feel me? Niggas shit bricks with the Bernard panel saying the space is blue pill. Yo, you know what? And the people who have been around different online sectors, this goes all around. You know, after the years pass and you've been in these different online spaces, and it goes from like everybody's kind of chilling, halfway arguing, but everybody's cool. I've seen this happen in like the battle rap sector and this black male shit in mad different spaces. First, there's a community. The community has characters. Everybody's cool, but not really cool, but just enough to keep it entertaining. And then people start falling off, and the community falls apart. But it's still kind of entertaining, but not as entertaining as it was when everybody had their characters, like watching a cartoon. That's why I made my own channel to talk my own shit. And I don't go on niggas' panels, because when I'm on other niggas' channels, I'm there strictly to laugh. I'm there to laugh, have a good time. I don't want to be friends with nobody, because if a nigga get a good joke off on you, I'm laughing on you. If another nigga get a good joke off on you, I'm laughing at you. I'm a chat nigga. It feels good. You feel me? Ty City did say, this nigga, you know what? I might have to do a whole show about Uncut Underground, also known as Ty City, being a black manosphere legend. You feel me? This nigga made I forgot about that one. That's a heavy one. Once you trust a woman, everything after that happens is your fault. I know I didn't even say it as cool as him, because I'm not as cool as Ty City. He keeps it on the cool. You feel me? I never pretend to be. I remember way back in the days before I was even talking in Ty City's chat, when I was watching those panels way back in the days where niggas would be acting stupid. That's another reason I always respected Ty City and Ramil and just like that. I never respected niggas that turned up too much on the internet saying they were going to like beat up. Like, you can have high energy, but soon as you start like threatening people and doing this and that, it got really corny to me. And that's when I started fucking with Ty City, when Ty City let niggas know, I'm not fighting. You feel me? I respect niggas who are standing on what they're standing on. He said, like, all right, niggas, whatever. Like, I'm not fighting. You come over here. It's just gonna get complicated if you come over here. You feel me? I fucked with that. I was like, yep. We don't gotta do all that talking and all that yelling. All this, black niggas yelling on panels about how they're gonna beat each other up or do this or that, and you never link up. You know, a frontier fight, like, and then let me not say that this is what you should do or mature or anything like that. It's actually stupid and it's a waste of time. But if you actually feel like that, we're grown men. You can put on boxing gloves. You can go fight each other. Like, why are you yelling at each other on the panel? That shit always made me sick. I used to just like, I can't listen to that shit too much. Stop gassing Ty City up. He already arrogant enough. He's not more arrogant than me. I'm just more reasonable. Ty City, he's just not reasonable for a while. You got to talk to him for a while, then he gets reasonable. But at first, he's gonna be cooler than you, make fun of you, shit on you, and then he'll be a little bit reasonable towards the end. You feel me? Trust me, I've been watching this shit. We don't have to agree on everything. Hell no, we're never gonna agree on anything. I'm named Disagreeable. I'm named Disagreeable. I don't agree with none of you niggas. Oh, AM1, since you're here, AM1, because I know you be fucking with the whatever you want to call the other side of YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Where the esoteric, occult information and all that shit. How did you feel about that dude Jason from Archaics? Because I was laughing about it. I'm not laughing at him. Like, I don't really have nothing against a dude like that. But I was laughing at the whole situation. Like even in the chronological community and the occult fringe science information community, the bitches are tearing that shit down too. You feel me? Did you see that bitch that used to do his paperwork came out and robbed him for all this bread? And she said that spirit guided her to his account information. Like, I don't even know. I logged in and it was there, and he owed me the money, so I took all his money and shit. I was like, yo, that she's saying this nigga's like abusive and all types of shit. I was like, yo, I don't believe it. But I'm like, yo, this is funny. Every sector, everywhere on earth, a bitch is just destroying niggas having a good time and making progress. That's just insane. That's just insane. Niggas can't even talk about timelines, chronology. Niggas can't even talk about timelines, chronology, historical references, cataclysmic events, Phoenix events and shit like that. Niggas are talking high science, fringe, quantum science, pattern breaking, psychology, and the bitch came out, ran his pockets. And the bitch came out, ran his pockets, and then said he was abusing her, and that everybody over there are all felons and in a cult and shit like that. I was like, yo, yeah, damn, what the fuck? I haven't heard about that, but I'm not surprised. Yeah, I might post on my community tab, because there's like a channel named Chartarian Truth, And Tartarian Truth just like compiles this shit and makes fun of all these people. He doesn't really seem to have a side, but he just compiles all these clips and makes fun of all the just how somebody has it for all the other sectors. There's a nigga like that for like the so-called research sector and shit like that. It's insane. Man, but yeah, you niggas keep getting me conversation, man. I like hanging out with you guys. It's all good, but I got other things to do. I've only had a coffee today. I want to go have some other food. So this disagreeable, I am disagreeable. We are disagreeable. Shout out to Underground, Thai City, AM1, Carmen, Iota, Shaka, anybody else who passed through. Hope everybody has a good day. And we are out.